Yeah, Art, Judge Jim Shoemake tells me in his 11.5 years here on the bench, he's only granted a directed verdict like this twice, this being the second time. In an informal poll of the jury, he says every single juror agreed Brandon Coleman should be acquitted.
Instantly, tears just came up down my eyes.
Nearly every day of the last 5 years, Brandon Coleman feared a jury would convict him of murder.
I thought every day that I was going to lose my life.
A baby on the way, he feared spending the rest of his life in prison for a crime he insists he didn't commit.
I didn't want him to look at me like, man, who is this man? Like, if I would have went to jail, like, he looking at me like, you don't even know me. Now I get to be a part of his life.
Coleman was arrested along with 2 others for the 2013 murder of George Kemp. The 20-year-old was shot to death in the Lakemont subdivision. Investigators say an eyewitness previously identified Coleman as one of the shooters. But at trial, that same eyewitness could not identify Coleman in court as the person who he saw pull the trigger.
In essence, he said, that's not the guy.
That was a problem for prosecutors. DA John Healy says it's not unusual to try cases with only one eyewitness testimony. He adds that prisons are full of inmates convicted in such cases.
This was crucial to this particular case, and it's not unusual that you try cases with one crucial eyewitness whose testimony you have to have in order to prove your case beyond a reasonable doubt.
Coleman insists he was home the night of Kemp's murder and had nothing to do with it. Attorneys Lee Love and Michael Elliott say the case and the verdict are one which will remain with them always because of Brandon Coleman. He's thankful for his attorneys, the judge and jury who saw past the allegations and focused on the evidence.
Because they gave me a chance of life.
Now, the Kemp family issued a statement late this afternoon saying, in part, quote, they are devastated by this verdict. They remember him as a son, brother, uncle, and grandson. Meantime, one person has already been tried in this case, has been sentenced to 34 years in prison. One other person goes on trial also later this year. We're live in Richmond tonight. Kevin Quinn, 13 Eyewitness News.